Good morning, everyone. Boone Child here. I hope everyone's having a good day. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. This Sunday, I am doing wafer crackers or wafer cookie, whatever you want to call it. Really simple, small amount of ingredients. In here, I have 8 ounces of melted butter. Room temperature butter works fine too. And in this bowl, I have shredded myself, even though I don't like to shred, 8 ounces of Monterey Jack. We'll be using 2 cups of almond flour. And I'm using paprika, black pepper, and some sea salt. But you can use whatever you want for your spices and whatever cheese you want. Now this is going to be super easy. It's 2 cups of the almond flour, and what I'm going to do is Bertha here is going to mix it up really well, and then I'm going to chill it overnight. Then I'm going to slice it and bake it in the oven. So before I put my cheese in, we'll go in with these spices. And like I said, any spices you want to your liking. And I'm putting a full teaspoon of paprika. I love paprika. It's one of my favorite spices. And black pepper. Let's see. I always have trouble with these little lid things. And I don't use my fingers because I know it'll jack them up. Alright. I'm just going to do 1/4 teaspoon. And probably just maybe a heaping 1/4 teaspoon, because to me cheese is really kind of salty already, so I don't think you need a whole lot unless you really like your salt. I know my brother-in-law, I'll salt his food, you know, I'll put salt in the food and then he goes and salts it before he even tastes it. So some people really like their salt. So we're just going to give this a mix and incorporate those flavors. And now I'm going to throw on my cheese, which I did shred. It wasn't fun, but I did shred it. Alright, so just mix it up really good. And now I'm just going to, you can see that, stick it on old Bertha. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when it comes out of Bertha, because I want those cheese and the almond flour mixed really well. So stay tuned. And thanks for watching. The cracker mix or wafer mix is ready. That's what it looks like. You can see all the pieces of cheese in it. And it didn't take long with Bertha. And if you want to, you can use a hand mixer. I can't find my hand mixer. I don't know what I did with it. So I did end up buying a new hand mixer this weekend. So what you want to do is just kind of shape this into what you would want your wafers to be. And it's not perfect, but I did taste my batter to make sure that it's, you know, the nice flavors that I want. It's very mild. Okay, so that's it. Like this. And I'm just going to put this in the fridge overnight, and tomorrow we will slice it up, and then we will bake them at 350 for 15 to 17 minutes. And I am going to put it in a little freezer bag so it's airtight. So I'll be back tomorrow to cut these up. So see you then, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Good morning, Boone here. So our Monterey Jack wafer dough has been in the refrigerator. So now we're going to cut it up and bake it at 350 for 15 to 17 minutes. So let's see. Maybe I will just cut this right on here. It's nice and firm. Cut it in half. And we will see how many we get out of here. I don't want them too thin. I also don't want them too thick. Okay. Smell good. Alright. So you just cut it up into slices. If they were more rounded, they could be coins, but I'm not that talented, so they're kind of like, oh, oven's ready. So they're kind of like, you know, wannabe circle discs. Alright, so that's half of it. I'm not sure how many will fit on this pan. So, we'll see. That's kind of gooey feeling, but it's like a cookie dough. That's, you know, it will. Alright, so, you know what? I think I'll just do kind of like as if they were cookies and do 3 in a row. That's what I'll do, 3, 6, 9, 12, and we'll put 12 on a cookie sheet. And then I'll just make a couple of batches. Alright, so this is what they look like on the cookie sheet with the parchment paper. So I'm going to put these in the oven for 15 to 17 minutes. Always check your oven. Ovens run differently. So I'll be back. Stay tuned, and thanks for watching today. Spoon here. So if you are new and just popping in, I am making Monterey Jack cheese wafers, and they have just come out of the oven. If you're returning, thanks. So they've been cooling for about 10 or 15 minutes. This is what they look like. They're very light, airy, crispy. And I did eat a little one off camera before I started. They taste really good. It's nice and crispy. It's got a lovely cheese taste. It's not really a cracker, it's not really a cookie. It's in between. It's really good. It reminds me of like a Cheez-It but on steroids and better. Really good. You can see the, you know, if you look up close to it, I don't really know if you can, but you can see the little bits of cheese. At least I think it's cheese. It could be salt, I don't know. Looks like a little cheese. But they're so light, airy, crispy, chewy, soft. It's all of it. It's really good. You can store these up to a week on your counter. I don't know if you, I mean, you probably could put them in the fridge too, but they'll probably get soft in the fridge. I'm not sure. But they're really good. If you try them, I hope you like them. This recipe made 29, and that's because I'm not such an even, you know, cutter. You could probably change that number to make it more of an even number if you wanted to. But those are my Monterey Jack cheese crisps, or cheese wafers. Yeah, they're not really crisps. Crisps are, you know, these are definitely flakier, not cakey. It's in between. You know, definitely waferish. So, anyway, that's it. I like them. If you make them your way. Make them with your favorite cheese. I think pepper jack cheese wafers would be really good. And when I was making these, I thought that my bar of cheese was the pepper jack, but when I actually grabbed it out of the drawer, I realized it was Monterey Jack. But I love Monterey Jack too. So, but yeah, use your favorite cheese, use your favorite spices, and you just whip it up, throw it in your fridge overnight, and it cuts real easy. Well, you saw me cutting it. But yeah, it's not that big of a process. It's really quick to make them. So anyway, thanks for watching today. I appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Bye.